Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. I did something recently that has honestly changed my perspective. It's changed my thought patterns. It's changed the way I think of things. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm not a dramatic person, but this is amazing. You may have seen on TV, it's called the IKEA plant project. They took two plants exactly the same, put them in a school, and the kids were supposed to bully one plant and they're supposed to talk positive affirmations to the other plant. I think they even piped in, so it was constant 24 hours of bullying messages to one plant and positive, reinforcing, encouraging messages to the other plant. And the one plant wilted and died, and the positive affirmation plant was huge and beautiful and green and healthy. And you see that, I see that, I watch that, and I think, oh yeah, thoughts are things, thoughts are important. Brain waves, you emit brain waves, what you speak matters, can affect other living things. And I get that. But there's another experiment. I'm sorry if I'm struggling with my words here. I can't tell you how profound this has been. There's another experiment where you take two jars of rice, exactly the same, and you talk nasty to one jar of rice and you talk positive to the other jar of rice. So I did that. And it felt weird. It felt strange. So I have two jars of rice and I'm up in our spare room, our office, and I'm literally telling one jar of rice, you're horrible, you're ugly, I would never eat you, you're not nutritious. And the other jar of rice, I'm saying, oh, you're so beautiful and white and fluffy and you would taste so good. And it's very odd. Trust me, you're in a room by yourself and you're talking to jars of rice. So sometimes if people were around, and I didn't want them to hear me talking to rice because I think my kids will start to think that I'm a little crazy, I would just project my thoughts onto the one jar of rice. Wonderful, beautiful, encouraging, fantastic thoughts onto the one, and terrible, horrible thoughts onto the other jar of rice. And if you can see, I even I taped hate on one with terrible letters that don't match, and frowny faces and mad faces and just terribly colored. And the love one, I put hearts and it's colored nicely and it's lovely. After about a week of doing that, I thought, okay, I'm going crazy. I'm in a room alone and I'm talking to jars of rice. So I put it up on the shelf and I didn't think about it again. I'd like to emphasize that these jars of rice were from the exact same pot of rice in our rice cooker. I took half exactly to one and the other. Like, the jars are exactly the same. I washed them exactly before. It's not a scientific experiment. I don't live in a laboratory, but I tried to control for all the variables that I could control. Anyways, back to the story. After a week, I thought, this is crazy. My family's gonna think I'm crazy, but I don't know. People were in the house. I didn't want to bring down these jars, and my family say, why do you have jars of rice? So anyways, put them on the shelf side by side, exact same spot. So they're in the back so nobody could see them. So they weren't getting sunlight. But they were getting the same heat, the same cold, they were the same. And now these ones that I'm going to show you now, they're a little bit, because I've been playing with them and I've been like, oh my gosh, like This is the love jar, and you can see, I don't know if you can see very well, but the rice is still very nice in there. Like it's still white. And this has been now 2 months. I put them away, forgot about them, and then I brought them out, looked at them, and this love jar was even better than it was today, because it's been about a month since I cleaned up and found them on the back of my shelf. And this one is nice and white, probably still edible, and it's just amazing. And the hate jar is literally liquid soup. I don't know if you can see that. Like it's just nasty. Like, and the bottom of it is like, it is the most nasty soup, like liquid. And all I did was think thoughts directed towards a jar. It had to go, my thoughts, my spoken word, my vibration, my everything had to go through the glass, through the metal lid, into rice, cooked rice that, and this one got nice, happy, if you can see that it's still all together. It's not soupy at all. And it's just, you talk about the law of attraction, and what you put out, you get back, and like attracts like, and put out good vibrations. And this, to me, that I did it in my home, literally in just a week of talking nasty and talking nice in my spare bedroom, that my thoughts are that powerful. My spoken word is that powerful. I'm blown away. I'm literally, I don't even have words for how this has changed the way I try to calm my inner voice. You know, you have that voice in your head. And now I know that if I have nasty thoughts about myself or my body or the way I look or the way I feel, that I am literally becoming inside of me this hate jar of nasty rice. And change it, become the lovely jar of rice, the love jar. Try it yourself. Try it yourself. Just get 2 jars, 2 Tupperwares, 2 whatever. It takes no time at all. Make some rice, put it in. I didn't spend any time, like a couple minutes a day, because you really do think you're going a little crazy when you do it, because it's a little weird thing to talk to rice. Because I don't know if I just didn't think it would work, because you see people do it online, you see videos about it, and you think, but when you do it yourself, and then you know that your thoughts matter, your voice matters, your words matter, it is a life-changing, life-altering thing. So this is an experiment you can do at home, so you can prove to yourself that your thoughts matter, your words matter. It doesn't take any time, it doesn't take any space, it doesn't take any money, and it's life-changing. Why wouldn't you do it? I did it, easy. I thought it was a little crazy at first, but sorry, I'm just speechless. I'm speechless at the outcome. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, We can try these little experiments together. Thank you for watching.